I got a blue and red Adidas bag and a humongous binder. I'm trying my best not to look like a minor niner. When I'm for the football team to prove that I'm a man, I guess I shouldn't tell them that I like Duran Duran. This is me in grade 9, baby. This is me in grade 9. This is me in grade 9, baby. This is me in grade 9. If I had $1 million,
if I had $1 million,
well, I'd buy you a house.
well, I would buy you a house.
And if I had $1 million,
Well, if I had $1 million,
buy you furniture for your house.
and maybe a nice Chesterfield or an ottoman.
And if I had $1 million,
Well, if I had $1 million,
well, I'd buy you a cake car.
a nice reliant automobile.
And if I had $1 million, I'd buy you love. If I had $1 million,
I'd build a tree fort in our yard.
and if I had $1 million,
You can't help it, wouldn't be that hard.
and if I had $1 million,
Maybe we could put like a little tiny fridge in there somewhere.
little tiny fridge, and maybe I could direct that old lady up there. Oh, the Bryant Street Theater? It's right up that ladder, lady. Welcome to the Bryant Street Theater. Have a fruit roll-up. Aren't you gonna eat it? Oh, for Christ's sake! If I had $1 million, well, I'd buy you a fur coat,
But not a real fur coat, that's cruel.
and if I had $1 million, well, I'd buy you an exotic pet.
Yep, like a llama or an emu.
And if I had $1 million, well, I'd buy you John Davidson's remains.
Ooh, all them grin and gray and hair from more
If I had $1 million, I'd buy you love. If I had $1 million,
we wouldn't have to walk to the store.
if I had $1 million,
We'd take a limousine 'cause it costs more.
if I had $1 million,
We wouldn't have to eat Kraft dinner.
but we would. If I had $1 million, I'd buy you a green dress. And if I had $1 million, I'd buy you some art. And if I had $1 million, I'd buy you a monkey.
Haven't you always wanted a monkey?
And if I had $1 million, I'd buy you love. If I had $1 million,
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 if I had $1 million, Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'd like to make a dedication. We don't generally make dedications at all, but I met this woman today. She was the sweetest woman I ever met. I was walking down North Clark by Belmont down there, and this little old lady comes up to me and she says, "Excuse me, but do you know where the Bryant Street Theater is?" And I said, "No, I'm sorry, I'm from out of town." She said, "Well, for Christ's sake!" That's what she said. And I said, I'm sorry. She goes, "Well."
Really?
Well, yeah.
Cool.
I'm sorry. No, I don't. Well, for Christ's sake. I said, "I'm sorry." Well.
You know, she had been wandering around the same
I actually
corner.
felt bad. Like I walked away and thought, "Whoa, I should have known where that was." You know, I really like maybe I'll look for it and then try and find her. I was actually thinking stuff like that. Then I thought, what am I doing? I should like go find her and say, "Lady, you're an idiot." And then she goes, "What?" I'll go, "Well." Merci beaucoup. Hello. How's it going, everybody? Thank you for coming. I'm sure they explained everything that's going on here tonight. My dad's a bit of a nut, and he's into his home movie taping. So this is, you know, it started with just a little palm quarter, and then he got the cranes, and you know, so those are my brothers working the cranes. It's like, it's a family affair tonight.
And the craziest... You think this is crazy? You should have seen it when his wife gave birth.
The craziest thing is, though, you know,
copters and everything over the top.
my dad goes to so much trouble to tape the whole show, and he's only going to show it to my uncle, and he doesn't even like the band. He's gonna, "Oh no, watch Elwin. You got to see this part, Elwin. This was great." This is a little song about my Uncle Elwin.
It's Uncle Elwin.
It's Uncle Elwin. My Uncle Elwin is tall. My Elwin is small. My Elwin plays a mean basketball. He's about 45, maybe 55, 60. I'm not sure. Once he mixed me a drink. I was about 5 years old. It was Kool-Aid and pop. I thought that was cold. Cold meaning good. Coke's supposed to be bad, but I think that I ought to change some things and change their meanings. I've been here. I've been demeaning once, twice, maybe 3 times. I asked my Uncle Elwin. He's a mime.